Scott stops! Hello, I'm Scott and you're not, but that's okay because today we're taking a look at a man who is so famous for being somebody else, but he's just really being himself. It's Bond! James Bond, the greatest secret agent in the world ever, in all fiction and history, from now until the end of time. But the point is, you can't have a really good James Bond movie without some great music to establish the tone, establish a theme, and give you a hint as to what awesome action and sexy ladies you're going to see throughout the rest of the movie. So today we're taking a look at the greatest James Bond music of all time. Number 5, Live and Let Die.
Say live and let die.
Paul McCartney and that other group. No, not the good one, the other one. Wings, yeah. Now that's an awesome, awesome song. Sure, it's not by the Beatles, that would have been so much British in one film, wouldn't it? James Bond, with the Beatles, maybe have Doctor Who in there as well. Head explode! And put Paddington and Danger Mouse in there! Eeeeee! But the point is that you could have nothing better than a rocking good song from Paul McCartney and Wings in Live and Let Die. We were introducing a new Bond, Roger Moore, an entirely different style from the admittedly two, but only one Bond that had come before that really set the tone in Sean Connery. And this was an entirely different sort of film. A lot of it set in America, with a very different musical style. But you know what? This song was... Number 4, Surrender, K.D. Lang.
Your life is a story.
Yes, strange I know, but this is a Bond song that doesn't actually come from the opening titles. Rather, this came from the end titles of Tomorrow Never Dies, Pierce Brosnan's second film. And a lot of people didn't like Tomorrow Never Dies, and they don't like Pierce Brosnan. But you know what? It was a good, fun film, and this wonderful tune, sung by K.D. Lang, which plays over the end credits, which is far, far superior to the nonsense which they had at the beginning from Sheryl Crow. Tomorrow never knows. Yeah, nonsense. But K.D. Lang's version, big, bold, brassy, it was exactly what we wanted in terms of a Bond song restored to the former glory of the 60s, with new sounds and new performers, and it just captured everything that we wanted so much. That's why it's number 4, and damn, that's a good song.
Tomorrow never knows.
Number 3, A View to a Kill, Duran Duran.
Meeting you with a view to a kill.
One of the actually highest charting Bond songs of all time. This was pretty much the end of the run for Duran Duran's major chart-topping career, but what a way to go out! They danced into the fire under the Eiffel Tower with a pretty cool music video too. Even though looking back at it now, I'm not entirely certain why these video cameras keep swirling up and down the bottom of the screen all the time. How does that do anything? Anyway, it gave them the chance to do the Bond, Simon Le Bon. Is that his name? I don't know. I don't care. I didn't really like Duran Duran all that much in the 80s. But the point is, it's a good Bond song. It's fun, and it again reflects the time, and provides you some great momentum going into this film, which is otherwise kind of forgettable. But it's a wonderful film which really encapsulates 80s Bond, and all the fun that you could have with it.
Bond, Simon Le Bon.
Number 2, Goldfinger by Shirley Bassey. Dame Shirley Bassey, thank you very much.
Goldfinger.
Now what can you say about the iconic, bloody iconic theme song from the greatest James Bond movie of all time? Goldfinger was the movie which really set the formula in gold, and was really the epitome of Bondiness for all time to come. A fantastic villain in Auric Goldfinger, the best James Bond of all times. I will brook no opposition on this in Sean Connery, and some really fun and exciting action sequences. But the point is, you had Shirley Bassey's broad, brassy voice just bursting out in the iconic song that defined James Bond and spy genres for the rest of time. You can't get better than that. Or can you?
He loves
And number 1, The Living Daylights. Uh-huh. I really like a-ha's Living Daylights. Sure, we had another introduction of a different Bond. They seem to take this opportunity to introduce a whole different musical style and energy into it. But in this case, not only did you have the pop sensation of a-ha, Take On Me, am I right? Anyway, but you also had the wonderful composer and John Barry contributing to it as well. And it's big and bold and fun! I love this song! I love it! I know a lot of people don't, and they'd go, oh, how can you put Living Daylights ahead of Goldfinger? It doesn't matter! It's my tops! Mine! Make your own! But watch mine first, because we could really use the views. So, that's my list of the 5 top James Bond songs of all time. Comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends so they can also see how wonderful I am and how right I am with my choices. For now, I'm out of here. Cue some cool-ass music while I leave. But guess what? Scott's Tops will return.